All right, welcome back. This is M-Dog. We are working on the map North Expedition mission in this chain of missions under maintenance adventures here in Fishing Planet at the New Ocean map. This is the North Mission Expedition one. I think this will be the last map quest, and then we'll be on to something else. But listen, I've been wrong before. The only thing I know is we're getting a lot of XP, dollars, and bait coins for these. And we're getting to learn some cool stuff about the game, frankly. And so I am super impressed with these missions so far. Hopefully this one will not be too frustrating. As so far they really haven't been, but you never know when the frustrating one might set in. How about this view of the lighthouse? And as per normal, we will zero in on where they're wanting us to anchor down. We are on the northern side of the island this time, and we are pretty much there. Okay, just says catch dogtooth tuna. We know from, so they're giving us less and less guidance here. We know from this that they do prefer plugs, trolling octopus, and pilkers. So pilker is probably our best bet. We actually still have a pilker on from the last map quest. So let's actually just cast this first. And we've been using 2 retrieval speed, but what we've been doing is letting it fall and then bringing it back up. This seems to be a much deeper area based on how far the lure is showing in the body of water there. And this is a bigger one, so maybe we should start at 50 meters and work our way up. Now that I think about it, we've been doing 1 speed, right? And just twitching up. I think that's correct. Get the 3-speed twitching going and then hope for the best. Okay, I'd say this is very likely one of the fish we're after. It seems like, and I could be wrong, it just seems like the game sort of sets it up where you're gonna most likely catch what you need in these. Thank you, game, for absolutely disproving my theory there. Just right here in real time. Do we ever try a single hook pilker? 100-gram lure. Didn't we get a special one? We did, and it's only 80 gram. I think this is what we try. I think this is what we try. I think I'll just go to 35 this time and just see what it looks like coming up here. We'll go farther down if we need to next time, but So if we go down to 50, we're pretty much letting it go to the bottom, it looks like. Okay, I'm going to keep working on it, and I will let you know as I have an update. Alright, now if this ends up working, this will be very interesting. I did a little digging, and I saw that people were actually catching this fish on spoons. Which, of course, I don't have any spoons with me. I do own spoons, of course, but I don't have any with me. And so I just decided to try something. I threw out a plug and a trolling octopus and just decided to see if we stayed in this area, could we hook into a fish, and if we eventually hook into the right fish, will it count? So that's what we're trying to do here. I am trying to bring in this fish. Now, first of all, this is a big fish. Whatever it is, it's a big fish. And I love that we've got tuna jumping all over us, around us. Which you do sometimes run into this in the wild, but obviously this is a programmed event for this quest. And again, I think, I could be wrong, but I think if we stay in this right area, then we may be able to do this just by trolling, which means hopefully getting a little better bite rate and hopefully being able to use lures that we actually have instead of having to go travel away from here to then you know, bring back some spoon and kind of like cheese it with non-saltwater lures. If you notice, my reel is at 64% damage. I may need to leave just to repair gear. And this is on our nice setup. Yeah, these fish are too big and too nasty to try to do this kind of stuff with broken down gear. And look at our reel now at 63%. We may break this reel, actually. I actually really hope we can get this fish in. And I guess because we only need 2 of them, if we got it in and it was the right fish, I might try one more. But I think we got to go fix our gear pretty soon. My goodness. It's brutal. And as the reel gets more damaged, we're just not, I actually think we are not going to get this fish in. This is fascinating. Why is the reel taking so much damage right now? Is it set up too aggressively? This is the way it came set up in the pack. And we've caught a lot of fish on it, but not so many that it should be like falling apart, I wouldn't think. Yeah, I don't think we're getting this fish in. I'll update you if we do. Okay, I did in fact have to fix my gear. Fixing gear seems to be a real thing here. So we had to travel away, travel back after we repaired our gear. But we just got a dogtooth tuna on a trolling octopus. That's right, actually trolling it. So let's see if I can recreate this, because we do need one more. And, you know, we're kind of just doing some slow trolling and often going in circles. The other setup I have on does have a plug, and it's a small plug, so it should be a pretty decent bite rate. I actually was surprised that it didn't also get a fish. But so if you see on the map, we are just almost on top of where we're supposed to be for this. I think as long as we stay relatively close, the game seems to be giving us credit for this. So I'm going to get us moving pretty quickly. Let's make sure we don't get a bite here in the first couple seconds. It can be hard to tell when we're turning like this. Now that we're moving straight towards the spot where we know we need to catch this fish, we'll just kind of stop here. We can watch the lines. It did take me a little bit to get that first one on. I was not expecting the first fish I caught to be the right one. But it was. I mean, I think you can catch other fish, as we saw. But, oh wait. Do we need to double check? I can't tell. No, there's no fish on. Certainly no tuna. Alright, so we're just now going over the spot. We'll need to turn again. We don't want to get too far away from the center of the spot, but the longer we can sort of have a straight... The tuna we're after are jumping all around us. You can hear them coming out of the water. Oh, there it goes. Let's try to grab this. Yeah, we're over the tuna and we just grabbed something. So unfortunately, this is pretty small. So if this is one of them, it is a very small version of it. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's probably not a dogtooth tuna, but it could be. This is on the same lure. Oh, it just looks so small. Yeah, this is a narrow-bared mackerel. Oh, we have another fish on, I believe, and this one... My goodness. Alright, we're gonna have to stop the boat and hopefully keep the fish on. Yeah, okay. Now, I think... And you can see the reel already at 96%. These big fish. Oh, man. Part of me thinks just max reel it. It's going to wear our reel out, but the fish is going to be worth a lot of money, and finishing this quest would be worth a lot of money. I don't think the fish is strong enough to break our line. That's what I'm willing to bet. That's what I'm willing to bet. We'll see if I'm right. Now this could be Bluetooth. I mean, this could be a yellowfin. I mean, it could be a lot of things, I imagine, but we're going to hope it's our second dogtooth. But whatever it is, we're going to hope it's valuable, because it is doing some more damage to our gear. But it's still only at 95%. This reel was, you know, fully repaired not that long ago. Whatever it is now coming in. Oof. Do we want to take that chance this close to the boat? No, we probably don't. Oh, man. It's just brutal. Okay. I think we can just pull it out. Oof. Oh, man. I could just feel it almost break there. The game gave me a warning like, are you sure you want to break your line? Because that's what you're about to do. Oh, cow. It's not even a dogtooth tuna. It is a unique greater amberjack. Holy cow. Okay, let's see, where are we? Oh yeah, we're well past where we want to be. So let's turn. Man, it's amazing. Just the fishing in this little spot. Incredible. And again, you can run into these little schools of tuna and other nice fish out in the wild. We are getting it sort of manufactured for us because of this mission. Alright, as soon as we get aimed for the right spot, which is right about here, we're going to slow down to 1% so that I can get this back out here, and it's easier to kind of get it a little farther from the boat when we are doing a little bit of speed. Alright, and now let's get the other setup out here as well. Alright, I like it. And now we can speed up a little bit. We don't want to go too fast. Alright, so we're aiming right for that middle point again. And once again, hoping to see a fish come in. So far we have quickly made 35,000. But one of that was the unique amberjack, which is just amazing. You can see the tuna jumping. We know we're headed for the right spot here. Oh, let's hope this is another one. Uh-oh. If I am reading this right, this reel is 61% damaged. How could that be true? We just set it down and it was 95% damaged. Something fishy is going on. We need to look at this setup really quick. This is a very small fish we've got on the line, by the way. I don't know if they make dogtooths this small. Looks like they don't. It's another greater amberjack. This reel is just getting destroyed. Max drag 72, 70 line, 70. I mean, nothing looks kooky here, right? But something's not right. It's got to be the way I'm using it. This means even if we catch the fish on this setup, we're getting to that point again where we may not be able to get it in. And what did I just say about hoping this would not be the mission that would start to get frustrating? Because now I want to see, is it possible that the mission is bugged and we're taking all of this damage on the equipment because we're on this mission? I don't know. Alright, I gotta tell you, we just caught a unique dogfish tuna on this stinking mission. Next fish on the plug. And guess what? Our reel is now absolutely falling apart again. 10,000 durability. Let me know. What do you think? Is it the way I'm fishing with it? It totally could be. Am I max dragging it? Am I putting it too high? Is it not meant to ride at that high? Or do you think this mission is bugged? I've caught so many fish on this gear in previous videos and stuff. It's never done this before. It's something weird's going on. Okay, we're supposed to return to the marina and talk to the administrator. We don't even need to be here anymore. Let's get. I just want to I want to get off this mission and hope that my gear will go back to normal. I'm worried about my gear. As a level 54 player, I'm really worried about my gear because there's no replacing it. All right, return to the marina and talk to the administrator. Great work. We've received a large amount of data, but we still need more data to calibrate the map. Check if the navigation map. Perfect. You fine-tune the navigation device and set a course for future adventures. We get 4,800 experience, 36,000 money. Finally, sail to the specified coordinate near the cape where the whale with a beacon was spotted. From this vantage point, the Tori no Koto gate standing on the island is clearly visible. Wait for the whale and synchronize your navigation systems with its GPS tracker. After calibration, return to the marina and return to the navigation device on the administrator to complete the setup and get a new firmware with the detailed depth map on your tablet. All right, whale tracker. Go to a point where you can see a whale. Is it gonna give us a clue? Yes, cool. Okay. Okay, so hopefully this one will be pretty straightforward. Doesn't even look like we're gonna have to fish. So to be clear, we just finished the North Expedition. We caught the 2 dog-toothed tuna. We did really well, $80,000 and a ton of XP. We got 2 uniques, a greater amberjack and a dogtooth, massive fish, and we totally wrecked our gear multiple times. Most bizarre thing ever. All right, hope this was helpful, and I hope that my gear is okay. Tight lines, everybody.